I don't know why I walked away from him and everything he stood for. It's because I trust you to do the right thing. No matter how hard it is or how much it costs you.
Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to review episode 3 of The Walking Dead Season 11.
Oh, Hunted, man. That was a good episode. Lighter episode.
Very lighter episode, yeah.
Which was needed. You know, a lot of stuff in the daytime, which is what we needed. But, oh my God, the amount of deaths that happened in the opening episode.
Into the opening
minute.
2 minutes.
Yeah, opening minute. I even tweeted that the opening scenes have been very short the last 2 episodes, meaning episodes 2 and 3. Episode 1 was quite long, but 2 and 3 have been short. But,
Did you tweet that before this?
Yeah, it was during the episode. So.
Jesus.
They have, because somebody else even noticed it too. They're like, yeah, they have been kind of short.
Yeah, guys, we got a lot of death in that first one.
And they never really like.
First minute.
What's interesting is that, I mean, it's like Maggie completely forgot that about Cole. Like no mention of Cole. You know,
yeah.
No mention of Elijah
and
everyone else. I don't think she saw it.
Yeah,
I don't
know. The Cole one was surprising. I'm surprised that they gave more time, like to Cole or to Duncan than Cole, right? Because I always thought that Cole was like, you know, her right-hand man.
It seemed like it.
It seemed like it.
Yeah.
But now that's obviously not the case. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely loved the Duncan scene. Mm-hmm. And I loved Duncan as a character. I wish that they would have kept him. Because I think that the dude, a big dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. I did see on Twitter, you know, Kirsten Acuna, who's a TV insider or Walking Dead insider, she posts a lot of articles and, you know, does a lot of interviews with the cast and the showrunners. So it was found out that both Agatha and Duncan, they were partners. You know, you can take partners how you want it. They're lover partners, just partners in crime through this apocalypse. But
you could see he told Maggie, take care of her, get her home.
Yeah,
which
they were
unfortunately
a tight group. They were partners. So
unfortunately, it didn't happen.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, Agatha's death was kind of it was an honorable death. I mean, she did lose Duncan. And once she was bit, I mean, you're bit. There's nothing you could do. She decided to kill herself so Maggie can get out because, you know, that group protects Maggie at all costs. They understand what, you know, she's their leader. They need to protect her. So she gets bit and she's just like, go, you know, I'm done. I lost Duncan. I don't have anything else.
Yeah. Okay. I get the Duncan aspect,
you know,
but why, right? We all know you could cut a limb off.
Yeah, but
that was low enough to cut the limb
in the heat of the moment. It was
sure.
Sure.
And maybe you're not thinking about that. And hey, maybe not everyone has can do that.
I didn't think about hey, you could take her and just cut her arm off, you know, cut the limb off and be fine. But you still have to deal with infection. You got to deal with the blood loss. You know, they didn't really have the supplies.
Oh no, don't get me wrong.
So,
and you had Alden who was quite injured as well.
Yeah.
Which is a good segue into that. Like, I loved the Alden and Maggie conversations.
It was good, man. You got to see Negan's face when he told, you know, when he was explaining, you know why I left him? You know why I left his way of life? Because I trust you. And that's 100% true, guys. If you go back to seeing Alden's first interactions with Maggie, I mean, he respected the hell out of her from day one and trusted her. And you kind of, you know, I think I did hear some rumors that if Lauren Cohan didn't leave the show, it's possible they may have started a romantic thing between her and Alden. Not to say that they would have done it, but it was probably a possibility.
But honestly, if Alden makes it out of this, I see that trending towards that direction. based upon the way they interacted in that last episode.
Maybe by the end of the season.
No, I get it.
But
I'm not saying right away.
Yeah, I think by the end they definitely
and that
could.
assumes that Alden makes it out of this mess.
It does. Yeah, it does. I hope that Alden does survive. You know, he's a character strictly for the show, nothing in the comics or anything. So, an enjoyable character. I mean, they haven't really given him a ton, over the years. But when they have had him on screen, he's a good leader. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
So,
I am tired of the hate Negan stuff, right? I think you are too, right? Like, don't get me wrong, and I'll say this probably every time. I get it.
You talking about when Maggie said, "This is your fault."
Yeah, just
this is your fault that we're here, that we lost everything.
No, because you were thriving after Negan.
Oh yeah, they were.
Matter of fact,
thriving, and you weren't there.
Couldn't you make an argument that it may have been her fault because she didn't technically follow Rick's vision?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
And I was going to say Norman Reedus. And Daryl. I mean, no one wanted to follow Rick's vision that he had for the future. Mm-hmm. And, it wasn't until, did anyone? I mean, I think, was it Rick's death that maybe started that? Maggie left after Rick died.
In the comics?
No. Oh, no. Show.
Oh, in the show. Well, he's not dead, but I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about.
Presumed death.
Yeah, presumed death. Yes, Maggie
I guess
left.
What I'm trying to say here is
her and Michonne fell out, and then she left.
I think it's just so easy for Maggie to place the blame on Negan because of what happened.
Oh yeah. She can't.
But to say that is a complete false statement. Like, if anything, he's the reason why a lot of people are alive.
And that's the thing that they didn't get. Even Alden didn't get it. Like when Carol and them brought Maggie to Hilltop, and yes, Hilltop was burned to the ground. Carol explained what happened. She was like, "Yes, Negan was here, but Negan killed Alpha." And she was like, "You let him out?" And Carol's like, We had to kill Alpha. It was number one priority.
But here's another thing. People are blaming Negan for Hilltop. What did you expect him to do?
Yeah, he's playing the part. He has to shoot an arrow. He wasn't the only one firing arrows to burn it down.
But like, let's talk about him.
He has to play the part
on the front lines. Like, did you expect him to reveal his plan right then and there?
Exactly.
When the whole army of the Whisperers is shooting arrows.
Do you think he's going to say to Alpha, "No, I can't do it.
Sorry, I'm not on your side. I'm actually on their side."
She would have brought Beta over, and Beta would have cut his head off.
Like, it's ridiculous.
It's the rage.
He gets blamed for the Hilltop, and I just think that's absolutely wrong to do.
It's wrong.
But I do understand why Maggie makes these comments all the time and attacks him all the time because of that pent-up rage that she has for wanting to kill him.
Right. I mean, what I do love about it though is that she is able to work together with him. She already explained that small piece of her that's left is the only reason that he's alive, that she's not going to kill him, but she's kind of understanding his thought process. Yes, it was kind of frustrating when they weren't listening to him. I love when Negan was like, "Look, I know theatrics. These guys just showed us how insane they are. Like, you have to know Negan did theatrics. He understands their mentality."
That was awesome to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah.
He understands their mentality, so listen to him. Don't be on a freaking road. Let's get into some cover, blah, blah, blah. So I think in this next episode, I'm not sure if this next episode is more with the Reapers and Daryl, but them two being on the road together now, I think, and we know that he's going to be teaching her a survival tactic, which I think is probably going to be the Whisperer mask. However, that's going to be dealt in. But I think as these two are going to be together more and more, Maggie will never be free of what happened. Mm-hmm. Never. And Negan knows that, and Negan knows he'll never be free of what happened. But as long as they can find some common ground to work together and not blame each other for shit, then they can move on.
I laugh and I smile as you're saying all that because we've said that every single video so far this season. Like, that's what Jarrell and I hope for, is that finally these two not necessarily become friends, because I don't think that'll ever happen, but at least find some common ground and maybe start to respect each other. Right. Maybe.
But even everyone else.
We say that, the episode comes and she says a comment like she did in the episode.
Yeah, I know. Well, even Daryl too. Daryl is still not like.
don't know if I
shit.
get that either.
Yeah, Daryl's still like talking shit to him. It's like, ugh, Daryl. But it's Daryl, though. That's his personality.
But he was there. So, like, I get Maggie. Like, I will have more patience for Maggie not trusting Negan, right? Because she wasn't there. You were there. You saw what went down.
Yeah.
And you still have this animosity. Now, again, he killed their friend. He killed their brother. He killed someone special to them. So
we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean the Negan, the Alden, Maggie aspects were really good. I did love seeing the kind of inner turmoil that Magna's kind of feeling, that Kelly, that she feels that Kelly is feeling. Now we know that Carol is taking Kelly out to find Connie, and Carol was kind of taken back, like, look, she's your family. Don't you want to know whether she's alive or dead? Magna, she's kind of like, look, she's kind of also almost accepted it. Like, okay, she's probably dead. I've accepted it. I want my family to heal. I get that.
Wouldn't you though? Like they've been gone. She's been gone for quite some time. And the MO in this world is that if you don't see them, you're probably never going to see them.
Right.
So,
I get Magna's way of
I do
thinking,
too.
but it's kind of hard to feel that way because of how tight they were.
Yeah, but also if you're Magna, like, you got to have some kind of you got to understand here what Carol's point of view is. Like, right, Carol feels to blame for what happened to Connie. So why would she ever give up looking for that redemption and trying to find that person that she feels responsible for?
Plus, with everything that happened with her and Daryl, I mean, she feels very responsible, so she's never going to give up. Just like she didn't give up on finding those horses. Magna was trying to get her to stop. They had a nice little moment, and then Carol pushes on. You're like, you're not going to get her to stop. I mean, those were some of the things that Carol got into trouble with the whole Whisperer War, because she didn't stop. But that's just how she is.
We love her. She is.
We love her for
look,
it,
she didn't stop with the wolves. She didn't stop with Terminus. Like, she is going to continue to do what she does until it gets done.
Yep.
And that's what I love about Carol's character. Now, can she be a little annoying sometimes? Yeah.
She was very frustrating in the Whisperer War.
Yeah.
But she had, she had a plan.
But yeah, and I haven't read too much about the episode, but those poor horses, man.
Well, here's what
Did it go over well? Have you read anything about it?
No, but here's what when I was actually going back and editing the video, those horses were their horses.
No, I know that.
I don't think we put it two and two together in the video when we were watching.
No, we
that
didn't,
it was
because we thought they were wild horses.
Yeah,
because we said I think we said a couple times, like, okay, that's not going to happen with a wild horse.
But then I realized it was their horses, because even Aaron mentioned about a horse Buttons, and I was like, oh my God, that's their horses that probably ran away during the Whisper War. They're trying to get them back.
Yeah.
So, but that's why Carol had such emotion of killing it. Because it was their horses that they had, but they had to do it to eat.
That's never going to be an easy decision. It was brutal to watch.
It was very brutal to watch. And you can I loved how they showed where, Rosita was just looking at her. She's
with that look, like she knew
it hit her hard,
Like, it almost hit Rosita just as hard knowing that it happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Seeing her washing her hands and it was tough, but hey, you gotta, the kid's trying to eat the food. I love little Herschel. Like, he's already had the meat. He's eating spiders and shit. Like, he's been on the road with Maggie, and he's just like, I've had it before. Just chew it as quickly as possible. The other kids are like, oh, I don't want to eat this.
Yeah.
What the hell? Can't wait to see more especially with Judith. I know we'll get more with her, but
speaking of we forgot to mention this with Maggie and Alden, is we did get a quick mention from Alden about possibly rebuilding Hilltop.
Yep, we did hear that. That's, if you remember some of our older videos, we've kind of talked, whether they will rebuild Hilltop or not. I mean, it is completely destroyed with fire. They have limited resources already with Alexandria. We would love to see it. Guys in the comic book source material, all the communities are up. Hilltop is a very iconic location. So
makes me wonder if we're going to get a time skip in between part 1 and part 2. Not much, right? Just enough time skip to get the building and reconstruction started,
to get the cleanup work done, and get kind of basically the
frame of the building,
the frame
rebuilt,
of it,
right?
Love
like,
it.
You could totally see a shot like that happening.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Sure. Yeah, doesn't have to be a long time skip, couple months, and then for sure, I would definitely want that. One thing I just thought of a character where we're talking about Magna and Connie and Kelly. Where the hell's Luke?
Oh yeah, we haven't seen.
We
Luke
haven't
in a
seen
while.
Luke
Yeah,
yet.
not even in Alexandria, which he would be in Alexandria.
Yeah. I mean, as far as we know, nobody's in Oceanside. Like,
What if he's with that one chick in Oceanside?
oh yeah, he could be with her. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he could be there.
There you
Yeah, where's Luke? Where the heck's Luke? Why isn't Luke? Because you would think Luke would be out there with Kelly and Carol looking for her.
Oh, absolutely.
Most definitely, guys. So hopefully we get to see Luke. Let us know in the comments if I'll go look on his IMDb to see if he's filming for the season.
I mean, if it's not this half, we will
Yeah.
see him again. It's just a matter of time.
For sure. And I'm not sure what the actor is actually doing right now. Maybe he's doing other projects, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll get you in the second half or something." But other than that, I mean, there wasn't really. That was pretty much the plot basis of the episode. All in all, it was good. It was good to get a lighter episode. This next episode is going to be awesome. From the teaser that we saw, we are going to be meeting the Pope.
Yeah.
And looks like Daryl's going to be getting captured, and I think we're going to go see Leah as well.
I think it's going to be Reaper heavy.
It's going to be.
I don't even
dude.
know if we'll get. Well, we do get to Maggie and Negan, right? So I think it's going to be switching between Maggie and Negan and the Pope, but mostly Reapers and the Pope, which is awesome, guys.
Oh, we can't wait. I mean, once if you guys don't know, the Reapers are not part of the source material. They are a clean slate, as the showrunners have said. They're really excited to do something with a clean slate of a new villain, and it's cool. It is really cool. So far, these guys are creepy, and these dudes at night. I mean, these dudes you can't see them.
They're very lethal.
It's what Maggie said. Once you know they're there, you're probably dead.
Yeah, they're very lethal.
Yeah.
Very lethal.
But we want to get into the aspects of why. And another thing has come up, and we had this.
Well, they're religious.
Another thing has come up about Elijah. There's been a theory out there that Elijah, yes, he has a mask on. He has weapons that are similar to the Reapers. But we had a theory of maybe Elijah was part of the Reapers.
Oh, yeah.
He left, and they are exacting vengeance on any group that Elijah is with, and that's why they're attacking Maggie and group. Don't know. We'll see.
We know that they're religious.
Are they?
Well,
just because of the Judas aspect?
Pope?
Well, I get where you're. Yeah, I mean, I can't say for sure that's why.
Maybe they're religious. I don't know.
But I mean, why else would you call yourself the Pope?
They believe in it, right? Because you don't put Judas,
right?
Right?
Yeah,
and you don't name your leader Pope.
And actually, from the teaser, you kind of hear the Pope saying, "God is angry. I'm angry." Like,
wasn't there writing on the subway wall about that too?
We don't know if that was really the Reapers, though.
Okay.
That could have been maybe the group living in the tunnels.
Was that the Pope before he moved up?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you could be right. I mean, I don't know if they are a religious type group or not. Maybe they are. There's maybe part of it is type religious.
Maybe he is. Like that's all you need, really, is the leader to believe in something, and then
the way that he preaches, he'll get the others to kind of believe as well. Well, the one guy that Father Gabriel came in contact with, he was religious. He was asking. He said he was blessed. He was asking for forgiveness.
He was preaching like crazy. Yeah. So yeah.
So maybe they are. Maybe they are.
I'm more inclined to say they are.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. It will be interesting to see what their, I wouldn't say their morals, but what their mythology is. What are they believing in as far as religion? Is God? Do they still believe in God? Do they believe that there's now a different God in this new world?
I doubt it.
And they are the ones who are taking the new God's orders and aspects and trying to create this new world for themselves in this new era.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's hard to think
right
now.
Just based upon what they believe in, right? Some Christian type platform. I highly doubt they're going to try what you're saying, but I do get it.
Do you believe that?
I can tell you one thing. Their ideology is out of whack if they're hanging people upside down.
That's just what I was going to ask you. So this could be kind of a different version of kind of a crucifixion. They're hanging them upside down, even though they're not hanging them on a cross, so to speak, for the crucifixion type piece. But that's their new way of.
Well, and we don't know if those people that are hanging were killed by them or simply just walkers that they strung up, and I don't know.
I'm going to go with the feeling that they probably killed them. Because look how
I mean, if you did that, then your ideology is out of whack, and you're not,
because they're looking to kill
Christian at all.
Yeah, I mean, because like now, that's the thing though, is like, our group was walking maybe into their territory, and they immediately attacked them. No questions, immediately attacked. That seems to be their MO, is if you come into our territory, kind of like the Whisperers almost.
But didn't they take Maggie's territory?
Yeah, they don't care. But that's the thing though. Why are they attacking Maggie's settlements?
Yeah.
Are they angry at Maggie? Are they angry that Elijah left them? Are they angry at Maggie and Georgie? Are these leftover people from Maggie's and Georgie's settlements that they're so pissed off about?
Yeah.
They formed this group. They found the Pope, and the Pope poison their minds or whatever.
And that's I'm hoping we get those answers.
Yeah,
at least some of them in the episode to come.
Yeah, for sure, guys. So once again, great episode. Let us know your thoughts of what you felt of how the episode went. Your thoughts on Maggie, Alden, and Negan, Carol and Kelly. We know that eventually Kelly will be finding a notebook because we've seen it in the trailer showing that Connie is alive. And this next episode is going to be sick, guys. Getting into the Pope, Daryl. We're going to be seeing Leah. that conversation interaction is going to be insane.
Yeah.
Do you think the first question he's going to ask you, did you find your brother? Oh, I don't want to hear that. Did you find your brother?
You know what?
He'd be like, no, bitch.
That's going to be awkward.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think she would actually say that? So, did you find your brother yet?
Depends on how scorned she is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
how pissed she is.
And how all in she is.
Because, here's another thing. Is Daryl going to try and tell her, hey, I tried to come back to you?
I don't know if Daryl...
Or did he?
His personality...
No, he never did.
No, she was gone. His personality, though...
Well, no, he did. She was just gone, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I get it, right? Yeah. But I don't know. She's not going to understand that.
She won't understand it. No. She's like, well...
Why didn't you stay?
Exactly. Exactly. So let us know what you think, guys. Smash the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for our episode 3 reaction coming this weekend. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.